What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like button. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this conversation. I've been seeing a lot about Kim recently, Kim Kardashian, and that's nothing new. We know that they keep her in the social media news headlines. Even to this day, I can remember, my God, like back when I was a legal assistant and was working in an office and scrolling on the internet on the news, and it was almost always a news story about Kim. And to this day, it's still like that. It is just freaking ridiculous. It's like, when is this going to end? That was like, what, over 20 something years ago? And these people are still dominating the headlines. But, you know, she has been labeled to be a billionaire. She has gotten so much access and gotten so much fame and money. And she is living the life that a lot of people would be privileged and honored to just be able to experience an eighth of. But just because someone has it all does not mean that they do not embody jealousy and envy. See, sometimes people feel that if someone has a lot, then what could they be jealous of? Those sometimes are the most jealous people, because jealousy really is a spirit that sometimes people don't even realize that they have. And you have to work to shake that spirit of jealousy off of you and envy off of you, because a person that has a lot of times they really don't have much. Because yes, the money is amazing, the lifestyle can be incredible, and all of that good stuff. But sometimes they're the loneliest people, even if they have a lot of people around them, because they ultimately know that the majority of the people that are around them really are just around them for what they have, not because of who they are. And yes, she has a big family, but just because you have a big family doesn't mean that you have the best relationships. And so sometimes you may see things that they have and you embody that spirit of jealousy. And I'm laughing a little bit right now, but not because it's funny, but because I've experienced that in my own life. I only have one sibling and I don't have a relationship with that person because they embody that spirit of jealousy, and that person did some terrible things to me, and I will never have a relationship with that person ever again. Because once a snake has revealed itself, why would you allow it back into your space to bite you once again? A snake is a snake. I don't care if you have the same bloodline, like people love to say, blood is thicker than water. Bullcrap. So Kourtney, being the oldest sister, not that it matters about who's older or who's younger. I never saw Kourtney as the type that was jealous of Kim and all of the attention that she was getting. Of course, she benefited from it. The entire family benefited from the attention that Kim got. So, of course, she profited from it and benefited from it, but it doesn't mean that she wanted to be Kim. I never picked that up about her, that she was the type of person that wanted to be Kim. I mean, let's just even be honest when it comes down to the type of men. Kim was primarily dating black guys. Kourtney, she was sticking with the white guys. As you know, she got married to Travis Barker, and they seem to be pretty happy and in love. She's pregnant right now. Had a bit of a scare recently with the baby that she's carrying for them. And she seems to be happy in the life that she's living. But Kim, as you know, she's divorced. She's got 4 kids. Some people say now she's a baby mama. Yeah, that could be said too. She is Kanye's ex-wife. Kanye has his issues. And he's now going around with his concubine. People say that he got married, but I've also heard that no one can really find that the marriage is actually legal. So whenever you see stories written up about him, they put wife in quotations because they're doing like, yeah, he says she's the wife, but we don't really have any proof of that. So I'm calling her a concubine. But either way, she seems to be willingly going around with him, walking around wearing pantyhose as an outfit while he wears crazy things over his head and up to his neck. And I mean, they look weird. But even with that being said, Kim no longer has him. That was her choice. She chose to file for divorce, and he wanted to stay. He didn't even buy a house across the street from her. But anyway, now she's got 4 kids. She's single. I believe she tried to emulate Kourtney by dating a white guy. So she was dating Pete Davidson for a while. And I believe that affected him, because now I've heard that he has been on the brink of possibly taking himself out of here. So a lot of his close friends and family are worried about him. You know, like the effect of being with Kim. I don't get it. I think it's mainly Kim and Khloe, and then maybe Kylie has some of that sprinkling of it from them. But I don't really see those issues with Kourtney and Kendall. I don't watch the Kardashians at all, but I saw recently where Kim did the cover of a magazine, and a lot of people are saying that she was trying to look like Kanye's concubine. So yeah, people are saying that she did the buzz cut look to try to get Kanye's attention, to try to emulate his concubine's look. Because, you know, that chick, she cut her hair. It's not a buzz cut, but either way, I guess she's like, well, if she can cut her hair short, I'll cut my hair shorter, which we know she didn't cut her hair. It's a wig. But anyway, yeah. And now she's saying things like she is having crushes on white guys when all these years, she's just primarily been with the black guys, you know? And so recently, a clip from the Kardashians, whatever the show is called. Is it the Kardashians? Or yeah, I guess, because it used to be Keeping Up with the Kardashians when they were on the E! Network, but now they're on Hulu. But anyway, this clip went viral of Kim and Kourtney going back and forth with each other. And what I pick up from Kim is that she's jealous. She feels that every time they do the photo shoots as a family, she's always in the middle for the most part and up front. And to now be in a place where she's just not really happy. She has 4 kids. That's a lot, even with nannies, assistants, family, and all of that help. Ultimately, those are your kids. And even though Kanye is the father, is he really present? I mean, let's be real. Is he really present in his kids' lives? I feel that she uses the oldest daughter as a crutch in a way. And I'm not saying she doesn't love her child, so please don't think that that's what I'm saying. But all of the video TikToks that they do and just like pushing her out to the forefront and the things that she's doing, I believe that is like a painkiller for her, because it kind of helps her to take her mind off of the loneliness that she is experiencing of not being in a real relationship anymore, and seeing her sister, Kourtney, being in love, has gotten married. They're having another baby. Well, she's having another baby, but they're having a baby together. It's something that she sees for herself, and she doesn't have it.
Stand someone else being the center. You cannot stand someone else being the center of attention. You came to my wedding. You couldn't be happy. You complained from the second you got there till the second you left. That's what it's about. Forget about you couldn't be happy. You couldn't be happy for me. You couldn't be happy that I was the center of attention and you weren't.
What is it that you feel so low of me?
If you'd like to.
No, I want you to dig deep and figure out why you hate me so much and why you're so angry with me, because all of this never happened. I was so happy for you. I was so. Why would I not be happy for you?
I felt at my wedding like you weren't happy for me.
Because
so
you have a serious vendetta. You just are a different, you hate us. You're a different person. We all talk about it.
I don't need you guys anymore. I don't need to be a part of it.
All of your friends call us complaining, whether you think they're the ones going to you, they're all coming to us on the side saying the opposite to us. So we're all confused, and we're on a group chat that's actually labeled not Kourtney. So we know and have to funnel what your friends are saying to us and have to figure out why you're such a different person and why you have this vendetta out.
I want to be a part of that. Like,
they're your friends, the ones that you speak to on a daily basis, but you take it all out on me. And I'm trying the best that I can to reconcile and figure it out and call you all the time.
It's about you. You are a narcissist. It is all about you. Anything you do, it's about you and about how it looks to the world about you. So you just want to clear up your facts. Take out my whole side of the episode. I don't give a what anyone thinks about me.
Are you happy?
Yes. Not when I'm on the phone with you. I was 5 minutes ago.
We all are concerned. We all think that you're just really not happy.
So you're telling me that I'm unhappy and that I'm miserable and that you have a side chat called Not Kourtney, but you're telling me that you're happy for me.
Your kids have even come to me with problems that they have and how you are, so.
Is that helpful? You're like adding it into a fight to like have a side, like it's you and my friends and my kids and everyone against me. It's like you're just a witch, and I hate you.
Listen, some people might feel like, oh, that's just for the television show. They did this because they need the ratings. They need people to watch. They need more engagement. I want to be honest with you guys. I don't even believe Kourtney thought that conversation that she was having with Kim was something that was being filmed. I'll be honest, I could be wrong, but my personal opinion is, even though she could tell that she was on speaker, that doesn't mean that she thought that she was being filmed. Like, this was something that was going to be on the show. Even though she said, cut the scenes with me out of it, I don't really care. I believe she was talking about actual things where she was filmed when, they're filming her on camera, not someone having a phone conversation with her. But Kim is so, like Kourtney said, narcissistic. That is the type of stuff that narcissistic people do. Well, they won't take personal accountability, and then they want to pile on you, so they will add others into the situation. For her to say that they have a side chat called Not Kourtney, so it's all of these other people that are talking about her, but they're making sure that Kourtney's not involved in the situation. We want to make sure, we don't accidentally text this to Kourtney, so we call this group chat Not Kourtney. And for her to say that her kids have secretly come to her about their mom, she's disgusting. This chick doesn't care about anybody but herself. No one but herself. And not even taking into consideration that her sister is a woman of a certain age, let's just be honest, and pregnant. Do you feel like she needs the stress of this emotional bullcrap that she's bringing to her right now? And if Kourtney says she felt that Kim was jealous of her at her wedding, she felt that. She felt it in the air. I'm quite sure Kourtney felt the vibes that Kim was giving off, maybe even some things that she may have worn or whatever. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I didn't look at pictures of it. I don't really care about that stuff. But I believe Kourtney when she says that Kim is a narcissist and anything that she does, it's about her. And it's how it looks to the world about her. All of us could see that, right? All of us could see that. And so for Kim to say to Kourtney, your friends talk to me about you, your kids even talk to me about you. Like, doesn't it, I hate to bring up this N word, but doesn't that sound like Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville, the extreme narcissist that did so much stuff to his ex-wife, but he always tried to make her look like the bad guy. So he would always say these things about her and make her seem like she was the one that was the issue. So what he would do is dogpile on her to add other people into the situation. It's just horrible when people do things like that, but it doesn't surprise me about Kim. To see her doing the photo shoot, magazine cover to try to emulate the look of Kanye's concubine, and she's just a trip. I don't really have a whole lot of words for her because I don't talk about them very often, but this clip went viral, and when I heard what Kourtney was saying, it didn't sound like acting to me. I know they're not actors or actresses, but the reality of the reality TV show that they have is that a lot of it is conjured and made up. It's not real, but that sounded like a real situation to me. And that's why I wanted to talk about it, because I'm really not even interested in things Kardashian. But Kourtney, to me, she doesn't seem like she really wants to have anything to do with anymore. She's in a happy relationship and marriage with her husband, Travis. They're about to have a baby together. I just believe she really doesn't have much for any of them, but especially Kim, because she's the ringleader. And like Kourtney said, it's always about her. So do you feel like Kim is spiraling? She's not been in a happy, healthy relationship. I don't even believe she was that happy when she was with Kanye, to be honest with you. Like Kourtney was saying, it's how the world looks at her. So she wanted it to look like this picture perfect relationship and marriage, and they're having all of these babies and whatever. But I can't imagine Kanye was an easy person to be in a relationship with. I'm not wishing that on anyone, but I definitely am saying that I feel that she stuck in there as long as she did because of the way it looked to the world. She wanted it to look a certain way when in actuality she really was unhappy. And now she's single. She's got 4 kids. She has to see her sister happy. Looks like she's in a happy, healthy marriage and relationship. They're about to have a baby together. I'm quite sure that because she has that and embodies that jealous spirit, she can't stand to see it, but she has to act like she's happy for her because this is my sister. Just because it's your sibling, your sister, whatever, doesn't mean that you don't have jealousy and envy towards that person and what they have going on for themselves and for their lives. So I definitely believe that she has the jealousy within her, right? And I kind of feel sorry for her oldest daughter her oldest child, because isn't Northwest the only girl? It's sad. And no, it's not sad. I don't care because I don't follow these people like that. But I believe Northwest is the only girl, and then the other kids that she had with Kanye are boys. But my opinion is that I feel sorry for the daughter because I feel that is currently doing and is going to continue to use the daughter as a crutch and as a painkiller, because she really is not that happy with having so much access and all of the spoils and riches that she has received and continues to receive. She's really not that happy. And that's that old saying, money can't buy happiness. It definitely gets you access, but it doesn't get you happiness. And she's not happy. She's jealous. So I just wanted to talk about that because I believe everything that Kourtney was saying. I do not believe that she knew that conversation was being filmed. And that's just how much of a narcissist that Kim is to have something like that for the show. And even in having that film, because that was a real situation, to not respect her sister and try to work it out and say, you know what, I'm just going to cut this. I don't want this to be on the show. No, she wants to capitalize on any and everything she possibly can. So good luck to Kourtney. I wouldn't blame her if she wouldn't have anything to do with her anymore, but I'm sure that's not going to happen. They're going to be in each other's lives, but I believe Kourtney is not going to be as close to her possibly as she may have been in the past. Because people change, people get older, you start to see people for who they really are, family or whoever, and you make better decisions so that you don't have to have that toxicity in your close proximity anymore. So anyway, guys, you let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section. Thanks for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and I'm going to say bye.